there's Ike's Pizza. Not burned to the ground.
It looks like Amy's house is still intact. What I can see from the road.
The smoke's getting thicker. Feel the heat. It's all burnt through here.
Mm-hmm. So watch for downed lines.
Yeah.
Still burning.
I don't know that we're gonna make it a lot further than this. The air is getting so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. If
Supposed to be heading out here to rescue 5 horses on one property, but I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Fire's already been through here, luckily. There's the covered bridge.
It's gone.
Yeah, well,
No,
it's
it's not
burned. It's
gone.
still there, but it burned.
Cover
No, it
bridge.
didn't. It didn't burn at all.
No.
No.
They're lying. That was something they said was completely burnt. It's completely intact. No damage at all.
How much further do you think we got to go? A couple more miles?
Probably.
I think we're staying as a chimney there.
Oh, that's up there at Father Rodakowski's.
We're in Indian Creek.
And breakfast is still intact too.
Yeah. It's just like went right around it. Didn't even touch it.
That's why you don't put shit up for sale. It literally burnt. It's literally burnt right to the edge of it. It burnt part of their fence.
Ooh, that's low.
That's really low. As long as we don't, on the way back, we just gotta make sure we don't catch it with the trailer. Do you want to check, see how far we have to go? Well, we made it to Vida.
Post office is good. Store is
Vida
good.
Cafe is good. Hi, Mary.
That's not so good.
Temperature's gone up 4 degrees in the last 5 minutes.
Annie wants to know, they actually just let you go through there. They did. We had to give them our ID and notify them of our next of kin, so that was a little eerie. And Mary says we just passed her road. Mary, have you seen your house? What's left of it? Do you know? Or are you going off hearsay? Just guessing? That was a house.
That one's fine.
Yeah.
But yet, that one's totally fine.
This one's gone. One across the street, just fine. Fire is a weird creature.
That house gone.
That one was pending sale.
Probably cheaper now.
Oh yeah. Got low lines.
Got some more low lines up here.
Fire's still burning right there.
I don't know if you guys just saw the fire.
I lost all his tools.
Hopefully I'm not making anybody dizzy by flinging around on here.
Hazelnut trees, fine.
Hazelnut trees are good.
Their buckets are still intact too.
Well, the other side of the road is not.
But yet, that is fine. It burnt in front of them.
In front of and
Yep,
behind,
kind of.
in between.
Somebody really should have invited all of the protesters up here for a good, hoedown a few days
Right.
ago.
Yeah, someone let the protesters know that right in the middle of the fire is the hot spot. It's the place to be.
We're done.
Oh, there was somebody's house right there.
Are you
Nope,
going
stop,
over
stop.
It's all dead. There's nothing live across the road.
Yeah, you don't know that. I'm not cool with that. It's the end of the line. That's it. All right, power line across the road, guys. We're dumb, but we're not stupid. So it's the end of the line. Hopefully the horses that are up there are okay. And,
just so random.
it is absolutely insane. Turning the truck and trailer around right now. Mary, if we were to pop down your street, what are the chances of being able to turn around down there? Jerry Mendez wants to know where we're at. We are up past Vida.
Yeah, we're just east of Vida.
Derek Hibbs, you okay? We are okay. We came up here to try to help some horses. We couldn't get to them. I don't feel like messing with a power line across the street. That doesn't sound like fun to me. Mary says it's a tiny road, slim to none.
How far down does Mary live?
How far down do you live? Is it someplace we could walk down to, Mary? Kayla, no, I did not get that old mare. She never called me. We went to pick one up last night at McGowan Creek, and we couldn't get her on the trailer. So she's somewhere, I don't know where. She's got her name and number written on her hoofs, but so. Yeah, Petey, my toes are gonna save me. Yes, indeed.
Mary, answer back.
At the very end, it's almost a 3-mile road.
We're not going down there.
No. Well, Mary, on your side of the road, everything is hit and miss. There's some houses totally fine and untouched, and other ones burned to the ground. Sunflowers made it. That's
Milepost 27.
so we're at milepost 27 right now. How was Deerhorn when we went by?
Blocked. We couldn't get down Deerhorn.
Yeah, Deerhorn was blocked. We couldn't get down that one.
Well, that was smart of them.
Well, technically, if you sign your rights away, you can get anywhere, but... Nope, no fucks given.
Not one.
Watch out for the power line. Amanda, we couldn't get up any further. We had a down power line across the road, so we didn't make it any further than just out of Vida. There was absolutely no way to get around it.
Gate Creek has got a huge burn going right now.
Gate Creek has a big burn going right now. The Vida Cafe still standing, so that was a bonus. Post office still standing.
Ike's Pizza.
Ike's Pizza still standing, untouched actually. So
5 miles out of Springfield.
all of those rumors are false. The covered bridge at Leeburg still standing, untouched.
Amazing. Fire right up to the metal buildings.
Petey, yeah, they did. They said everything was gone, and I guess it just goes to show that you can't believe what you hear on the interwebs all the time.
Oh, that was creepy.
Post is still on fire.
Yeah, the post is still burning right there.
And it's almost burned through.
There's two little cement statues of two kids sitting on a bench.
There's a house on the right at the beginning of the first passing lane you'll get to. Can you pan towards it when... Oh, shoot, dropped my phone. When you go past. There's the bridge again.
It's a good pasture bridge.
So that's the Good Pasture Bridge.
We don't know about anything further east.
Yeah, earlier I referenced it as, I think I said the Leeburg Bridge, but it's the Good Pasture Bridge for whatever purpose. Smoke's still coming up from the hillside down there.
We turned around at the passing lane.
Mary, I think we turned around at the passing lane. I think that's where we went backwards. There was what used to be somebody's place. But yet that one's untouched. But everything around is gone.
We'll hang out at Michelle's for a little while if anybody needs anything checked on animals before we head back home.
Mary says the upcoming passing one lane right after Leeburg by the hatchery.
Okay.
So I'll keep it live down the rest of the hill. We're going to be at Michelle's house for probably the next hour. Oh, there's a little squirrel. easily sidetracked.
House is good. It's right there.
Amy, there's your house right there. It actually looked not bad. It looks untouched. If anybody wants to notify Amy, Wombat Swallows, and here's Ike's Pizza alive and well. Ish. Yet everything around it is a little shady.
If anybody needs animals checked on, horses.
So if you need animals checked on in the distance that we've gone, which is just up past midway past Vida, we'll be up here for another hour. Send me a message. Okay, here's the passing lane. Mary, you said on the right? Passing lane right after Leeburg Hatchery. So we're on the big corner right now at the Leeburg Fish Hatchery.
Leeburg Fish Hatchery, so the reservoir is the creepiest looking thing.
There's the reservoir. How weird is that?
Still burning up there.
Okay, Mary says it's coming after the corner. All right, here's the entrance to the Leeburg Dam. Mary, I'm panning across just for you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we couldn't get to where we needed to go, unfortunately.
What were you trying to get?
Further upriver to check on some horses and.
If you can see it, there's still fire right there on the side of the
We put a
road.
horse and a mule and a cow at the old fish hatchery right up here.
Okay.
I mean, literally, it's around two corners here. They're in a little fence. They're not in a big fence, but
Where
I think
did
they got somebody coming in.
Oh, okay. And
Black mule, a horse, and a cow.
Okay.
Okay.
If need be, Triangle 5 Ranch is still intact.
Triangle
we have
5
some
Ranch.
stalls and an arena that if people need to evacuate some animals,
Okay.
they can bring them there. That's where they're staging all their large equipment is in our
Okay.
front fields.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank you, guys. Jerry Mendez wants to know, are they letting anyone through? Well, they're letting you through, but they're taking copies of your ID so they know who is still up here, and requesting that you notify them right there on the spot who your next of kin is for when you don't come down off the mountain.
So they can identify bodies.
They said it's hard to identify charred bodies, so they'd like to know in advance who's up here. So Mary, I'm panning to the right here. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for. Amanda, we didn't get turned back. We chose to turn around. There was a downed power line all the way across the road. Mary says almost there.
You got the lag too.
We got turned around by the power line about halfway through Vida.
Like milepost 27.
Milepost 27-ish. is Organic Redneck Farm there.
Yes.
Yes, I want to say that was the one I saw heading up. It was on the right-hand side of the road.
Yeah, it was fine. It seemed untouched.
Yeah, heading up, if it was on the right-hand side, that was the one that was untouched.
Vitally is intact.
The Vitally Mobile Park is intact. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here, but like I said, we're going to be out here for about another hour longer. If there's something you want us to check on that's decently in the area, happy to do so.
Yeah, I'm guessing the fires are all done here, but what's happening is the aftermath of Earth is loosening and...
Well, I don't know about done. There's still hot spots and they can still spark back up. Like right there's a headlight, or is that a flame?
There were flames right through here when we came through last time.
It's like we kick something off bigger rocks out of the road.
Well, I don't have a whole ton left to tell anyone. We've driven back and forth through here and watered animals. We just talked to some fire crews. They're following us back down to a ranch down the road a piece, and they're going to drop off some animals that they've collected. One of them was in a couple horses in a partially melted trailer. There's still some flames up there. Partially melted trailer that they loaded the horses into. Horses hopped right in, apparently. They're going to be transported.
One of them's hurt.
No. And they said breathing treatment and a pinched nerve.
Oh, I thought they said burn.
But I believe they've got a hold of the owners of those ones, but they can't get up here to get them right now, so they're being moved down the road here. But the wind has shifted and it's made it really, really smoky, and we didn't come up here to cause more trouble or get ourselves into trouble. So we'll just take you back down the hill with us. Hook back up to my horse trailer and call it a day.
That's the organic farm.
So we just passed the Redneck Organic Farms. Here comes a milepost sign right up here. Milepost 23 is what we're at right now. As far as North Gate Creek Road, Mary, I don't think you're on here right now, but they said everything is fine back in there except for the downed trees, so they can't get back there. They've cleared it a few times, but the trees just keep coming down. But last time they were back there, all structures were fine. The fire crews can't get the fire crews can't get up past milepost 36 right now. Kaylin, I'd love to keep going, except for it's not safe for me to be up there at this point. What milepost is Ross Lane, Kaylin? Ross Lane is coming down. We have the fire crews following us back down, but do you want me to pan to the left or the right of the road? Anything milepost 18 and below currently is untouched. So 15 and 16, Ross, yeah. That's okay, people can ask me to risk my life. I'm not that dumb. Yeah, 15 and 16, there's nothing going on down there as of right now. I've drove past it a couple of times.
Ross Lane, Partridge, those are all fine.
We're at milepost, what were we just having? Milepost 20, 21. Just past Greenwood Drive, and everything up to that point that we can see from the road seems fine. But we could not get all the way up to Blue River. We couldn't make it past milepost 27, which puts us about halfway through Vida, I believe. What about Deerhorn? We haven't made it back down towards Deerhorn, but that's in the zone where nothing had been touched yet, so. Did we make it up to Cedar Flats?
No, we're well up past Cedar Flats.
We're well past Cedar Flats.
We can shift at any minute. We can come back this way.
Yeah, do we know anything about King Road and Rainbow? We do not. The houses on Greenwood Drive all look good from what we can see from the road. We didn't go back there, but the fire didn't start getting real bad until you got up into the milepost 20s and such. We're just here at Lieberg Drive. How was Vida? Well, Vida Cafe is fine. The post office, all of that is fine. The Vida Mobile Park is fine. Fine as in, like, the fire hasn't touched any of it. Yep, Holly Farm looked good. Covered Bridge and Ike's Pizza, all good. Well, the Covered Bridge being, which one was it? Good Pasture Bridge is fine. That's the only one I can vouch for. Lieberg Fish Hatchery, there was a lot of fire all around the hatchery. I don't think it fared very well.
Lieberg Store is fine. East Lane Vet, fine.
Lieberg Store is fine. The vet is fine. There's a couple other live streams that I posted, so watch those as well. I tried to keep people posted on what the mileposts were that we were passing, so you can reference that.
Grab the trailer and head home after this.
The stage shop. Where's that? Do you know?
Where?
Stage shop?
Oh, Stage Stop. Stage Stop is fine. That's in Cedar Flat.
Okay, stage stop is fine.
Stage Stop is fine. River Stop, fine.
What about Nimrod?
We could not get that far.
Couldn't get as far as Nimrod. Will wants to know if the hatchery's gone. And I don't know if the hatchery's gone, but there's a lot of burn all around it and across the street. That's where all the trees were across the road, and there was still some active fire spots. Heaven's Gate Cottages.
We couldn't get that
We couldn't get up that far. Leeberg Pratt store.
Which store?
The Leeberg Pratt.
I don't know.
Not
all
sure
the
about
stores
that.
Along McKenzie Highway and Leeberg look fine.
Shannon, why is the cop behind you? The cop is behind us because they're following us to the ranch where there's some empty pastures that some of the animals they've already gathered on their own are going to be stored at until their owners can be contacted. Do not know where the face of the fire is currently at. I can tell you the wind shifted, and that's why we're coming back down. We were been up twice before this, helping out some animals and some small business owners out here, and the smoke was not nearly as bad as it was this time. Houses standing across from Ike's. Yes, right there in Ike's area, it was all good to go. What milepost are we at right now?
I think we're at Holden Creek.
Yeah, we're Holden Creek.
We're at Holden Creek right now. I am panned to the right presently. We're at milepost, we want to say 18. Yeah, the only thing down this far is wind damage. So there's Country Inn Kennels, untouched. Walterville School, untouched.
Yeah, we're milepost 17.
We're on milepost 17 right now. Someone asked me to pan to the right, and I've been to the right the entire time coming down off the hill. Victoria, we made it up to milepost 27 and couldn't go any further. There was a power line across the road. I don't think it was a live one, but I'm not gonna test that. The fire crews that are just traveling the street, gathering animals, doing what they can, they made it to 37?
36.
Milepost 36. Just coming into Deerhorn right now.
The trees keep falling down across the road. It's not safe to travel that far out.
Yeah, anything up past, I want to say like 27 on up, trees are falling across the road. It's still a pretty active site up that direction. Is the fire expected to get to Walterville? Well, we hope not. The wind shifted and took it away from Walterville at one point, but it can always shift again. Yesterday they were saying the embers were staying hot in the air, flying 2 miles. People are wanting to know about milepost 15 through like 19, and it's all good to go. It hasn't hit any of that, at least not from the street view where I can see. There's some alpacas in the field.
With a fire line around them. It's like
There's a fire line around the alpacas.
About what, a mile from your house now? Michelle?
now we're about 2.
About 2 miles.
We don't know if the fires were set. We didn't ask. You don't want to know my opinion.
None of our business.
Check the houses across the river from Ike's. When we went past Ike's, it all looked fine to me. I mean, I can't confirm.
There's some houses burned somewhere.
What's that?
Some were burned somewhere.
It's kind of hit and miss around Ike's, but Ike's was fine. Again, go back and look at the other 2 live ones that see here. And then can I do... Alright, so there's Greenwood Drive. Trying to figure out which milepost we're at.
44131 was the first one. We're still at 43.6.
We're about milepost 19 or 20.
I want to say, yeah, probably milepost 19 or 20 at this point. And everything is looking fine.
Ish.
I can't guarantee off of the road if you're on a street that takes you back in further.
Going to check a couple of
And yeah,
animals.
Micah, Greenwood
22.
Drive looks good. We're milepost 22.
The passing zone.
We're in the passing zone.
We're at 44139.
We're on a mission right now to go to an organic farm out here to make sure some chickens have some water. I want to say there was another horse we're supposed to check on, I think. I don't know, it's all written down.
Okay, so 44131 is the first one.
You guys mind if I roll down the window?
Go ahead.
There's Greenwood. Oops. Leebird Canal.
Okay, I have a little kid.
So one of the places we're supposed to go to, we just passed.
And then the other one was 44779. 162.
Someone calling undoubtedly about my car's warranty. 44131 is what we're looking for, right? 44131.
Still intact.
Steep driveway. Wants to know about the top. I want to say that is the steepest driveway I have ever seen in my life.
Thank God. It's asphalt.
Eesh.
Holy guacamole.
Sarah wants to know how close we are to Angel's Flight.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. Sarah, I don't know if that has something to do with Amy's place, but we drove past it and it was totally standing, didn't go up and investigate. So I can't remember who wanted to know about 44131 McKenzie Highway.
It looks good.
Looks good to me. Your firewood's even waiting for you.
No burning as far as I can see back into the woods.
Yeah, it looks good.
Truck's good too.
Okay, what was our next one?
44779.
Correct.
I don't think this would be a fun one in the wintertime when it's icy out.
No.
Whee! I'm in the middle of the road.
Ooh, that last little bit.
Okay, heading back up. Again, Vita Lee Mobile Park. Good to go. Looks a little lonely, but it's there. Smoke is definitely thicker than it was the last trip we made up here.
go right on head on the right for the organic place.
Okay, so the organic farm
coming up
with the
right now
chickens is right up here.
It's right
Yeah.
there.
Correct.
Okay.
So this is the Chickie rescue.
Yes, this is the chickie place.
So back by the barn.
So back by the barn.
You want to go right or left?
I think right loops. I've been here before.
Okay. Like someone's pulled in here recently too.
Yeah, it does.
Would that be the barn?
You know, there's a couple of outbuildings. It's hard to say.
Their little place in there is so cool looking.
Okay, we're
would
just
be the
here
barn.
to get the chickens some water. Poor ladies. Mary, we're headed your direction. We put him in order of address and request, so.
Okay.
Is that chickie housing over there?
Coop right there, and I see chickies.
All right.
Alright, so let's do that.
All right, this is where the videoing probably gets a little bit wonky because I'm gonna be moving around and I'm not very good at this whole going live paparazzi thing. Oh, the air out here is just icky as hot. Hi, ladies.
I'll get them food.
Okay.
Where's the creek?
Right, Sarah. Yes, someone should hire me. It's an adrenaline thing. You can't get me to jump out of an airplane because that's dangerous. But this is cool. John, the plan here is we are watering some chickens on an organic farm, but I gotta find the entrance to the creek. I think my plan of attack here is I'm going to let you guys go, and I will be back in probably about 15 minutes once we get back on the road. Kind of leery of showing off everybody's property live here. So I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Why does this thing always have to start facing me? Stop it.
This is new. They just dropped this.
So that's new. They just dropped that. There's fire on the side of the road right there.
The hillside's coming down. It's getting worse. You gotta hurry in and out.
Let's just head straight to Mary's.
And she's 46580.
Mary, we're gonna head straight to your house. There was a lot of other people with addresses on the list, but
The hillside at the dam looks like it's
the
getting
hillside at the dam looks like it's ready to give up. They're dropping trees. I actually don't know if they're dropping trees or if the trees are dropping.
You have to know your messages, figure out what that
There's Leeburg. I'm not sure who was at 44779 McKenzie Highway. I've lost track of what all I'm supposed to be looking for.
Is it a cow?
So some of the rescue people rescued a cow,
Have a trailer
a
there.
mule, and a horse.
We can call the boys back at the house and have them come
No.
grab that trailer. But I don't think we can get them on.
Mary, we will turn
No,
around
there was a
if it's getting
trailer
bad.
there. They had a trailer hooked up to a truck. And that I told that gentleman that, and he said somebody was heading their way to pick those animals up. It was a horse and mule. There it is.
Here's 44779.
Here's 44779. Someone wanted us to check on that.
It looks intact.
It looks totally intact.
Wood
Whoever.
house, metal roof looks intact.
Yeah.
From the road.
From the road, that one looks good. Headed somewhere specific. We are headed somewhere specific. Can you check roads like Good Pasture? We went past Good Pasture and it looked good to go. Here's Angel's Flight.
We'll just get a quick view of Amy's house and then...
So Amy Swallows, this is for you, and Sarah Stubbs. I don't know if anybody can tag them, Sarah or Amy.
Right here directly to your left.
Mary, maybe that will be you.
The house is good.
House looks good.
Masters look good. Everything looks intact. Same as the
Everything's intact, Amy?
It's smoky, but it doesn't look like there's anything bad happening.
No, everything up here looks fine.
Like there was a little fire right here, just across the street.
Yeah, right across from Amy's house, there was a fire. Sarah, I hope you're watching. Michelle, are you friends with Sarah Stubbs?
I am.
Will you?
Oh,
you
I don't
can't.
have any cell phone
Shoot,
service.
that's right.
So
Let's
yeah,
see
the
if I
east
can
side's burnt, the west side's
do
not.
this. I don't know if I can.
We are not going in.
Well, guys, so it looks like it's gotten worse. We're gonna turn around and head back down because none of this is.
To this property next.
Oh, we're going up still.
We're gonna go up.
Oh, okay, still going up.
We're
Once
headed back
again,
down right
there's
now.
Ike's.
We're headed back towards my house.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go up to that property.
We already did. Oh, you're going up
We're gonna
to
go
it.
up the driveway
oh,
to
sorry.
make sure.
So Mary, we're not making it as far as your house because things have shifted. The wind has shifted, and it looks like even the emergency response vehicles are heading back down the hillside.
And then we're gonna stop at the ponies and whatnot, see if they need anything.
Yes, Linda, Ike's is still there, completely untouched as of right now.
This is where the ponies were, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See if they need some help.
Yeah, because we can always pick them up and put them at our place.
Right. Well, let them know where to go.
That too.
But if they need help trying to get the horses in.
They're just hanging.
I know, not a care in the world.
The mule.
Well, they got the.
They do have that.
They just let them know that where they can take them. All right, hang tight.
Well, they've got some there.
Yes, John, Ajax. We are going around. We did some horsey goat stuff the other day, and then we're supposed to get some horses today, but there was a power line across the road, so we couldn't get past milepost 27. Had to turn around and come back, and then the messages just started flooding in, but the conditions weren't so bad. The conditions were not so bad that we couldn't come check on a few places, but it looks like the wind has shifted, so we're here talking to some emergency response people. They have gathered some animals that are out and about, and they have them up here. And as soon as I figure out where up here is, I'll let you know. Right now they have a horse, a goat. No, wait, they have a horse, a cow, and a mule that they found. Just letting them know that there's some pasture just up the road a bit that's still fine. Tyler, I'm not sure which milepost we're at the moment. I'll let you know as soon as we get back on the road and I can actually see a milepost. All right.
Okay. Do you have another trailer for the rest of the animals?
No, somebody else is coming to get them. But we found the owners for them.
For all three of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe, I don't know about the cow.
Cow is gonna be I think it's somebody's pet. If the owners know it, they can probably.
Okay, because we have our trailer down there. If you guys want to grab it and come back up.
So you guys just gonna pull them down?
Just gonna
You're
follow
only 10
them.
miles.
Yeah. He was telling us there's 5 more.
Where's the other horses up? The address for those?
The other horse's address is on that paper.
The ones way up there, McKenzie.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know what my phone's doing right now since I'm flipping through other screens.